Tonight, we travel deep beneath the earth, far below villages, far below castles, and far below the busy medieval world above. A place of darkness, a place of dust, a place where sunlight never reaches, the medieval mine. For thousands of workers, every day begins with a journey underground. A dangerous journey, a difficult journey. Close your eyes now and step carefully into the life of a medieval miner. Before sunrise, a miner wakes inside a small wooden home. The air is cold. The morning is quiet. Another long day of labour awaits. A simple breakfast is eaten quickly. Bread, cheese, perhaps a little ale. Nothing more. Tools are gathered. Lanterns are checked. The walk towards the mine begins. The entrance appears like a dark wound in the earth. Workers arrive from nearby villages. Nobody speaks very much. Everyone knows what lies ahead. The mine entrance is narrow. Darkness waits below. A miner lights his lantern. The small flame becomes precious. Without it, the darkness is complete. The descent begins. Wooden ladders creak beneath tired feet. The air grows colder, then warmer, then heavy. Sunlight slowly disappears above. The tunnel stretches deeper underground. Stone walls surround everything. The mine feels endless. Pickaxes strike rock constantly. The sound echoes through the tunnels, hour after hour, day after day. Dust fills the air. Workers breathe it constantly. Many cough throughout the day. Some cough throughout their lives. The work is slow. A single mistake can be deadly. Loose rocks sometimes fall without warning. Miners learn to listen carefully. Every sound matters. Heavy carts move through narrow passages. Ore is loaded by hand. Nothing is easy. Everything requires effort. Water drips from the ceiling. Small streams flow through parts of the mine. Boots remain wet for hours. The darkness never feels comfortable. Even with lanterns, shadows move across the walls. The mine feels alive. Some tunnels become extremely narrow. Workers crawl through tight spaces, searching for valuable minerals. The air becomes difficult to breathe, yet the work continues. Above ground, the world remains bright and peaceful. Birds fly across the sky. Farmers work in fields. Children play. Deep underground, miners rarely see any of it. The day feels endless. Pickaxes rise and fall. Stone breaks slowly. The work never seems finished. At midday, workers stop briefly to eat. The meal is small. Bread, perhaps dried meat, water. Then the labour begins again. Hours pass. The lantern burns lower. The tunnel grows hotter. Exhaustion spreads through every muscle. A distant cracking sound echoes through the mine. Everyone becomes silent. For a moment, fear fills the darkness. Then the work continues. Because it must. As evening approaches, the miners finally begin their journey upward. The climb feels exhausting. Yet everyone is grateful to see daylight again. Fresh air feels wonderful. The setting sun lights the hills. For a brief moment, the world feels peaceful. But tomorrow, the journey underground will begin again. Some miners work in silver mines. Others search for iron. Some spend years digging for tiny amounts of valuable metal. The rewards are rarely great. The risks are always real. Mining tools wear out quickly. Wooden supports must constantly be repaired. Without them, entire tunnels can collapse. Many miners fear cave-ins more than anything else. The darkness offers little warning. Deep underground, time becomes difficult to measure. There are no clocks, no sunlight, only work and waiting. The mine develops its own sounds. Dripping water, rolling carts, striking metal, echoing footsteps. Together they create a strange rhythm. Some workers believe the mine is haunted. Strange noises travel through the tunnels at night. Shadows seem to move unexpectedly. Stories spread among the miners. Fear becomes part of daily life. Winter creates new challenges. Cold winds blow through the mine entrance. Ice forms near the surface. Yet workers continue digging. The mine never truly rests. Summer brings heat. The air underground becomes heavy and uncomfortable. Sweat covers every worker. The labour becomes even harder. Young boys sometimes work alongside experienced miners. They carry tools, push carts, and learn the difficult trade. Their lives become tied to the darkness from an early age. Injuries are common. Cuts, broken bones, crushed fingers. Most workers return to labour as quickly as possible. There are few alternatives. A miner finishes his shift. Dust covers his clothing. His hands ache. His back hurts. But another day has been survived. That alone feels like an achievement. As darkness falls outside, families gather for simple meals. Stories are shared beside weak firelight. For a short time, the hardships of the mine fade away. Tomorrow remains far away. Tonight offers rest. Years pass beneath the earth. A miner becomes older, stronger in some ways, weaker in others. The work leaves its mark. Hands become rough, shoulders grow tired, breathing becomes difficult. Many miners spend their entire lives underground. The mine becomes more familiar than the world above. Every tunnel, every ladder, every chamber, known by memory. New workers arrive, old workers disappear. The mine continues unchanged. Generation after generation, some miners dream of finding a rich vein of silver or gold, a discovery that could change everything. Most never do. The routine remains the same. Dig, carry, climb, repeat. Yet friendships form underground. Workers depend upon one another. Trust becomes essential. A miner's life may depend on the person standing beside him. One evening, the shift finally ends. The last cart leaves the tunnel. The final lantern begins its climb toward the surface. The air grows fresher. The sky becomes visible. Stars appear overhead. The miner pauses for a moment, looking upward, enjoying the open air, enjoying the silence. The earth behind him feels distant. For now. Tomorrow, the darkness will return. The tunnels will wait patiently beneath the ground. The work will continue, as it always has, and as it always will. Thank you for joining this peaceful journey into the life of a medieval miner. If you enjoyed this relaxing history story, subscribe for more sleepy historical adventures. Close your eyes, rest quietly, and drift softly into sleep.